Welcome back tuning into today's video. Going to do the weekend forecast today. Have a detailed look at weather the next 7 days. Across the British Isles, we're going to keep it unsettled, I think, for the coming week. There'll be showers, longer spells of rain. Not a complete and total washout, but with some drier spells in between. But overall, quite an unsettled week coming up with low pressure in the ascendancy. Fairly warm through most of the week, but as we get towards the end of next week, I think we will start to pull down a much colder northerly wind, and that will take us into the bank holiday weekend. You'll certainly notice the difference if that comes on. Now, before I get on with the video, just to mention the advertising, this video ads on my page is at GazWeatherVids.com. If you press play on the video ad, you'll be supporting GazWeatherVids.com. Thanks very much for doing that. Also got the content tabs, which are links to articles, so if there's any article that you're interested in, have a browse through. If there's anything you're interested in, just click through the link. You have to go off and read the article. At the same time, GazWeatherVids will get a royalty fee on what you're doing. Thanks so much for doing that. The websites that we're using for the weekend forecast, got a radar picture and some charts coming up from theweatheroutlook.com, as well as charts from weathercentral.de. You can find the link to both of those websites on my links page. So this is the current radar picture. We've had a band of rain coming across England and Wales through the course of this morning, actually through last night and this morning. It's just clearing off into the North Sea now. Largely dry, actually, following along behind that band of rain. We've got some heavy showers down to the southwest. Got an area of low pressure sitting just to the south of Ireland, and there's bands of showers spiralling around that area of low pressure. I think many of the showers today will be confined to west and the southwest, probably not bringing too many through to the east. So with that rain clearing into the North Sea, probably not too bad actually for eastern England this afternoon. There will be a few showers scattered around, but many of them will be down to the southwest. This is today's SOPTIC pressure chart, 995 millibar area of low pressure just to the south of Ireland. So we are looking at a showery day in the southwest, some heavy showers with hail and thunder through Ireland, Wales, southwestern England, some really intense downpours. The band of rain clearing away into the North Sea, and then most of central, eastern and northeastern Britain largely dry, but there will be some showers scattered around. It's a breezier day than we've been used to recently as well, so although temperatures aren't that far from the average, around 15 or 16 degrees, it does feel rather chilly actually in that wind. Now, as we go through to tonight, we keep that area of low pressure down to the southwest. That'll keep showery rain along the south coast. Some quite heavy downpours again through the channel and onto the south coast. They'll push northwards, I think, into more inland parts of southern England through the course of the night. We may also bring an area of rain back into northeastern England off the North Sea by the end of the night. Driest weather tonight, probably for western Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwestern England. It'll get quite chilly there with temperatures down to around 2 or 3 degrees. Perhaps low enough for a touch of ground frost, but elsewhere the temperature should hold up above ground frost levels because it'll be quite a breezy night, particularly in the south. So a really unsettled day for Sunday with this area of low pressure sitting just to the south of the country. I think we're likely to see a band of persistent rain coming in off the North Sea for northeastern England and much of Scotland. Cool, wet there with quite cold temperatures as well on the eastern coast. Further south, it's a case of showers or longer spells of rain. Really, the shower rain will push northwards from southern England in towards the Midlands, Wales through the course of the morning, and then we'll keep lots of showers going through the course of the afternoon. The driest weather, perhaps again for Northern Ireland, the western Scotland, possibly East Anglia and South East England, not too bad either, but there will be a lot of showers around on Sunday with a risk of hail and thunder and more persistent rain up in the northeast. Temperatures will be cooler as well, just 13, 14, 15 degrees for many others, feeling quite cold under the rain. Now that low pressure is moving away into the continent as we go through into Monday, but everything is still very slack. I think Monday will still have showers around, but they should be less widespread, less intense, less thundery than will be the case on Sunday. Nevertheless, still a case of sunshine and April showers. Really, and always a risk of some longer spells of rain still for eastern Scotland and northeastern coastal parts of England. Temperatures probably lifting up a little bit. It'll be a warmer day, up to around 16 or 17 degrees, back a little bit above average. As we move through into Tuesday, again, everything is very slack, so it's a case of sunshine and showers, really, on Tuesday. Again, some of the showers could be quite heavy. Maybe a little bit more widespread with the showers on Tuesday than they will be on Monday, actually. Perhaps risk of hail and thunder coming back again. But it will be warm. Temperatures are lifting up, maybe getting up to 18 or 19 degrees. Could be the warmest day of the week on Tuesday. Moving into Wednesday, this next area of low pressure will be moving in off the Atlantic, so a dry start. We'll see cloud and rain replacing that dry and bright start with outbreaks of rain coming in off the Atlantic, so that could be quite heavy and persistent. Temperatures a little bit down, probably just 16 or 17 degrees. Still pretty good though for the time of year. And as we move through into Thursday, that's when we start to see that change to colder conditions as the trough pushes through to the east of the country, a ridge builds out to west, and we start to pull winds down from the north and the northeast. For Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England, it'll be an improving picture with more in way of sunny spells coming in from the north, but with a chance of a few showers, and they could turn wintry over the Scottish mountains. For England and Wales, I think we'll have a cold front moving southwards, so cloud and outbreaks of rain really on Thursday, and some of that rain could be quite heavy, possibly with some rumbles of thunder. A big temperature gradient on Thursday as well, potentially somewhere between around 5 degrees to the far north of Scotland to 18 degrees along the south coast of England. A huge range in temperatures from north to south, but by the time we get through into Sunday, we'll all be in that cold and northerly wind. Friday, I should say what I'm talking about. By the time we get through to Friday, we'll all be in that colder northerly wind. So any rain will clear away overnight, Thursday into Friday, and then Friday we'll have a mix of sunshine and showers, particularly in the north and the east, but driest, brightest weather in the west and the south. But you're going to notice that northerly wind temperatures will be many degrees cooler in the south compared to earlier in the week. Going to see temperatures ranging somewhere between around 6 to 12, 12 being 54 Fahrenheit. There could be a frost on Friday night. Moving through into a bank holiday weekend, it looks like we start off on a chilly note with this ridge of high pressure coming in off the Atlantic, so there could be frost early and late on Saturday. Still chances of some showers in the east, but drier conditions edging in from the west. And then quite what happens through the rest of the bank holiday weekend is quite uncertain. It may turn more unsettled by bank holiday Monday. All of this ridge could take over, keeping it largely dry. I'll keep you posted on the bank holiday weekend. Finally, let's just have a very quick look at the charts from the weatheroutlook.com, and here we go. This is the chart for today. We're seeing showers along the spells of rain really across the country, the worst of the persistent rain clearing away to the east, with showers following in from the west. Largely dry in the east, I think, once that persistent rain clears the east coast this afternoon, but there will be some showers scattered about. For Sunday, well, it's a case of more showers, long spells of rain, persistent rain up to the northeast, showery for England and Wales. Some of those showers will be heavy with a risk of hail and thunder in places. As we move through to Monday, it's sunshine and April showers, probably fewer showers and less intense than on Sunday. For Tuesday, sunshine and showers, driest weather probably in the southeast. For Wednesday, bringing another band of rain in from the west, and then for Thursday and for Friday, well, it's showery for Thursday, drier for Friday, but temperatures really do take a drop as we move from Thursday into Friday. You'll notice the dropping temperature as that northern wind gets going. So in summary, it's going to be an unsettled week. Not a total washout, there will be some dry conditions at times, but it's sunshine and showers, really, showers along the spells of rain, and with winds eventually going northerly after being pretty warm for most of the week. By Thursday and Friday, the temperatures will be dropping away, feeling really quite cold by the time you get through to the end of the week. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.